Welcome to Bulldog News Now. I'm Sean Travis Holden. Here's what you need to know. The U.S. government shutdown is beyond week 3 in counting, and neither side seems ready to budge. According to an AP poll, 58% of Americans blame the current president and Republicans for the shutdown. In the same poll, 54% blames Democrats in Congress. SC State is trying to get back to normal after the deadly shooting on campus. Classes are back in session and students are preparing for midterms. The fact that a deadly shooting was on campus still remains. Now that some time has passed, BNN wants to hear from the students. It's been a week since the tragic event that took place on South Carolina State University's campus, a shooting that claimed the life of 19-year-old Jalea Butler. Students across campus are still trying to process what happened and how it's impacted the community. I spoke with several students about their reaction to the incident.
It's very upsetting just to hear that somebody had lost their life on this campus. You know, this is the campus I take pride in, so hearing about that news, it was pretty upsetting.
Many students say the tragedy has left a lasting impact on both their emotions and the overall atmosphere on campus.
So ever since the shooting, it's just been a really eerie feeling on campus. A lot of people have gone home. A lot of people said that they're transferring. A lot of people just haven't come back in general. So I feel like campus is just it hasn't been the same since it's happened.
I hear a lot about people being unsafe, very paranoid when they walk out, onto campus life.
When asked what changes they think they need to be made to keep everyone safe for future homecoming events, students had a few suggestions.
The most obvious answers is safety precautions, more. But I feel like we should definitely be mindful of who we inviting onto our campus.
They should up the security a little bit more and add a little bit more cameras, because they don't got cameras in all the right spots they should have them at. They don't got them in the secret disclosed locations, because people's cars be getting broken into during homecoming.
Students hope that stronger safety measures and better communication can help prevent future tragedies. As the campus continues to heal, many are calling for unity, awareness, and lasting change in Jalea Butler's memory. In recent announcements, the university plans to add more fencing to limit the amount of pedestrian access to campus and add a community safety hub in Houdini Suites. President Alexander Conyer says in a memo that the safety of students, employees, and guests is a top priority. Some HBCUs are rethinking their homecoming events after shootings at high schools and HBCUs in Mississippi over the weekend. For instance, Alcorn State and Jackson State both had shooting incidents where people died and others injured. Some high schools in that state had shootings after their homecoming games too. With us being in the middle of homecoming season, some are very concerned. This has caused Texas Southern University, which is an HBCU in Houston, to set a curfew on tailgating. In a video announcement, TSU President James W. Crawford details the changes in Saturday's game, including moving the game up to 1 p.m. and ending tailgating at 7 p.m. Other HBCUs across the country are taking similar measures to keep students and visitors safe. With the most recent shooting at other colleges, it's easy to be triggered or feel the need to take a break. SC State Self-Development and Counseling Center Director Christian Jackson says a break is okay.
I like to binge Netflix personally. I know that that's something I've heard from the students as well. And I have to say, it's really important to be mindful of what you are watching. So from your podcast to the show you're binging to the music that you're listening to, be careful of what you are watching, because I do believe it's healthy to kind of zone out for a while, but put a limit to it. So you're honoring that part of yourself that just needs to disconnect, but then also giving yourself a chance to come back to reality and back to self so that you are ready to move forward with the next thing you may need. And so meeting basic needs like drinking water, staying hydrated, stuff like that, doing things that you haven't done in a while. And the conversations I've had lately about coping has been, I used to really like to read or I used to run. And so sometimes it's just a matter of us getting so busy and so stressed that we haven't made time for those things. And then you remember who you were and what you did know worked for you before. So go back into your inventory and think about those things you used to like to do.
If you think you might need assistance, stop by the Counseling Center. It's open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and someone can download the Timely app for after-hours care. Ready or not, it's time for midterms. SC State's midterm exam schedule starts on Saturday. According to the updated academic schedule, midterms grade will be posted by Monday, October 27th.
I'm Samuel Mitchell, and this is your Underground Report. We start off with sad news from the world of music. Neo-soul pioneer and Grammy-winning artist D'Angelo died after what his family described as a prolonged and courageous battle with pancreatic cancer. In a statement, his family said, "The shining star of our family has dimmed the light for us in this life. We are eternally grateful for the legacy of extraordinary, moving music he leaves behind." D'Angelo was a defining voice of the 1990s and 2000s R&B scenes, known for blending classic soul, gospel, funk, and hip-hop into the sound that came to be known as neo-soul. D'Angelo was 51 years old. The rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark just took a new turn. Reese, also known as Bayou Barbie, is proving she's a star on and off the court. Reese is set to become the first pro athlete to walk the Victoria's Secret runway. With her massive social media following, Reese keeps breaking barriers and her haters can't stand it. October is packed with fresh content across Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, and more. Highlights include Luke Season 3 on Apple TV+, spooky season favorites, and the return of Mayor of Kingstown. Whether you're into thrillers, comedy, or documentaries, there's something for everyone. 86 songs in Billboard Hot 100 have debuted at #1 once again. Business Insiders put together a full list with names like Taylor Swift, Drake, Mariah Carey, BTS, and others making repeat appearances. In major NFL shakeup this week, will superstar quarterback Aaron Rodgers be traded? After Rodgers signed a one-year deal for $13.65 million with the Pittsburgh Steelers in June, he spent 18 seasons with the Green Bay Packers before joining the Jets, where his final 2 years were hit with injuries and team turbulence. In a conversation on the Pat McAfee show, Rodgers indicated that he's pretty sure the 2025 season will be his last in the NFL. I'm Samuel Mitchell, and this is your Underground Report.
Hello, Bulldogs. My name is Alicia Simmons, and I have your Orangeburg weekly forecast. Friday will be mostly sunny, highest of 73 and a low of 50 degrees. Saturday, highest of 78, lowest 55. Sunday will be a high of 79 and a low of 52. Heading over to next week, we have Monday, a high of 72 and a low of 48. Tuesday, there will be sunny skies, a high of 78 and a low of 55. Wednesday will be a high of 78 and a low of 51. Ending off with Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 75 with a low of 56. That's all I have for you today. See you next week. Go Bulldogs.
Here's what's trending. Walmart is the latest to partner AI technology. The major retail giant wants to team up with ChatGPT to help users with their shopping. This partnership will allow customers and Sam's Club members to shop Walmart through ChatGPT using instant checkout. For example, if someone using OpenAI wants to make a dessert, they can order all the items for the dessert through the app without having to go to Walmart.com. According to Forbes.com, over 378 people use AI tools in 2025, and over half of consumers will use AI to make consumer decisions. I'm Sean Travis Holden, and that's what you need to know. Enjoy the rest of your day.